Life-changing hacks that are gonna leave you saying, wait, I was today years old when I learned this? Welcome back, my name's Callie, also known as That Practical Mom, and today I'm sharing with you some life hacks that I honestly didn't really believe worked until I tried them for myself. As well as testing out a few to decide if they are winners or if they are just fake. So let's dive right in with this first one. This is how to pour from one bottle to another bottle without spilling. In this example, I'm doing a large mouth jar to a smaller mouth jar, but even sometimes if you're going like large opening to large opening, water will drip down the side of your vessel and not go directly into where you're pouring it. You're gonna take something like hard straw, or I'm using a chopstick here, and then what you do is you're gonna pour the liquid down that item. Essentially what it does is it gives the liquid a path to travel. You'll be able to pour with no spills. This is especially amazing if you are trying to pour into something smaller and you don't have a funnel, or you're just trying to pour a liquid and you don't want it dripping down the side of the original vessel. Next up, we're gonna talk about frozen vegetables. I actually have two hacks here for you. Now, first up, if you are going to be opening a bag of frozen vegetables or like any frozen food, like some French fries or whatever, this is the best way to cut your bag, because what it allows you to do is pour out what you need and then you can tie the bag closed, which I think is really brilliant. Normal bag clips do not cut it in freezers. Too much stuff gets shifted around and they always pop off. Now, another suggestion I want to give you is these grip sticks. I discovered these a couple of months ago. They are the best way to keep any bag closed. Any person who comes to my house is like, these are brilliant. Even my husband multiple times has been like, have you made a video about these grip sticks yet? Because they're just one of those amazing, brilliant products. All you have to do with any bag is fold it over and slide the grip stick on. They come in multiple sizes and they do not budge. They do not fall off like regular bag clips. All right, these next few hacks are all hacks that you can do with your phone. Like things that I wish I knew my phone did earlier. If you've ever looked at laundry care tag and they have these little pictures on them and sometimes they don't actually tell you what the picture means, the iPhone will tell you. You take a picture of the laundry tag, then you hit the info button and hit laundry care, and it will translate each of those little laundry care icons for you, telling you what each of them means. Your camera can also identify other stuff such as plants. If you just take a picture of something, it'll tell you what plant it is, which comes particularly in handy if you are out hiking and you want to check and see if something is poison ivy or poison oak. This has definitely saved me in situations. It'll also even tell you like what certain animals are, if you care. Okay, one last iPhone hack. How many times have you been in a situation where you want to take a video and you want to take a picture and you're not sure which to do?
You can actually do both. While you are recording a video, you can actually press this little white button at the bottom and it will take photos throughout your video. So now you don't have to decide between video or photo of that special moment.
Next up, for pill bottles, you got the pill, it's inside the box, and you open the box and you take off the top, and then you are presented with this foil, the indestructible foil that you don't know how to get through. And if you're like me, you probably go searching for some butter knife and you stab it. You can just use the top of your pill container. Almost all of them will have some type of little hard triangle or square that's sort of protruding out, and you can use this to just pierce the foil. Next hack is to add a zip tie to all of your packing tape. You're gonna take your zip tie, you're gonna wrap it around your packing tape, and then you cut off the excess so that you have sort of like a tiny little nub at the end. This way, you not only have a place to securely keep the end of your packing tape, this also works as the perfect way to tear your packing tape, so you no longer need to be using your teeth like I usually do. You add the zip tie once when you first get the packing tape, and it's just gonna make that roll of packing tape work a lot better for the rest of, I was gonna say your life. You probably are not gonna have this packing tape for the rest of your life, but you know what I mean. My absolute favorite hack for hanging photos is to use a piece of masking tape. Specifically, if you are hanging something that has two holes that are hard to line up, I rip a piece of masking tape that is the width of the photo that I'm trying to hang. I mark where the hole is on the back of the frame, and then I can place the masking tape where I want on the wall, make sure it's level, get it how I want, and then I can just use that hole mark to put up my picture hanger. And then this way, I will always get the picture hung exactly where I want it to be. I want to take a quick break to tell you about the sponsor for today's video, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp allows you to connect with licensed therapists from the comfort of your home 24/7. Now, I want to be very clear that I don't know what the right choice is for your mental health. I'm very clearly not a doctor in any means, but I am a mom and I see so many moms like me that put health on the back burner simply for lack of time. And what I think is really great about BetterHelp is that it makes therapy a lot more accessible because you can do it on your schedule from your own home. You can choose to chat with your therapist on the phone, via text, or even on video call. They only hire licensed and accredited therapists. All of their US therapists have either a master's degree or a doctorate's in their field. So if you think that BetterHelp could be the right fit for you, or you just want to learn a little bit more, because like I said, I can't make this choice for you, I can offer it as something to consider. You can check out BetterHelp for yourself. There's a link right in my description box down below where you can learn more and get started today. If you are interested in getting started, it's really easy. You just answer a couple of questions and then BetterHelp will match you with a therapist that they think is right for you. If it's not the right fit, they'll match you with somebody else. Let's talk about toothpaste really quick. I don't know if these are really hacks or products or maybe just a little bit of both, but the first one is this gadget that I got for like rolling up your toothpaste. You essentially just slide the bottom of your toothpaste into the little like slit, and then you use this key to sort of roll your toothpaste up. You get all of the toothpaste out. And a bonus is it makes your toothpaste sit up straight on your counter, which is pretty nice. And then another product I love are these toothpaste caps, especially for children who are always losing their caps and make a total mess of toothpaste. This allows the toothpaste to come out in a more precise amount, and it auto closes to prevent messes on the toothpaste and on your counters. Okay, I know I'm sharing a lot of amazing hacks, but the truth behind this video is in order to find great hacks, I usually test a lot of hacks that don't work out too. And so I thought I'd share with one of those with you because I saw this hack on Instagram where this person used plastic wrap to create like a bubble around something, like if it had frosting, and then somebody else saw it and then they tried it and it worked for them. And I just in my mind was like, there's no way this works. And even if it does work, doesn't it deflate really quick? And I just didn't see how it was easy. And everybody knows that plastic wrap is a pain to work with. So I thought I would try it, and not to be a spoiler alert, but I was sort of right. Okay, so I tried this right off the bat, the way that they showed, just sort of wrapping the plastic wrap around my plate. And I very quickly realized it was harder to get the plastic wrap to like wrap around the plate like they showed so perfectly. And I fought with this for a while and I kept trying, but no matter what I did, there was always way too many like air holes where the air could escape, and I could not get this to work. So I didn't want to give up. I wanted to give it another try, and this time I decided to hold the plate sort of on an angle so that I could hold the plastic wrap more taut as I wrapped it around the plate to ensure that there wouldn't be any holes along the edge of the plate, or at least to attempt to have less holes along the edge of the plate where air could escape. This was a little bit trickier. I was still able to do it. This started to look a little more promising, but still, no matter what I did, when I went to try to capture the air and twist it, there would always be some type of air hole somewhere where air was escaping, and I was never able to create the little snow dome effect that they were able to do. I really gave it a good college try, but I'm gonna say that this hack really didn't work out. Okay, this next hack I saw is how to pull out garlic with a knife. I actually watched this across multiple platforms. This is like kind of a viral hack that's going around. I saw it on Instagram, I watched it on TikTok. So I tried it out, and the first one that I did, I mean, it definitely helped pop the bulb out. It ended up cutting the garlic clove in half, and I was able to like pop out one half and then the other half, which I do feel like was pretty good. It was definitely better than the old method that I would do where you were just like peeling and peeling and peeling tons of little tiny pieces of paper. I tried a few more times, and I did find as the bulb started to fall apart, it got harder to do it. So it's almost like you can really only do it with like the first one or two garlic cloves, I found. And then all it really did was separating the bulb into the cloves still wrapped in paper. So I don't know, this one's like, it kind of works, but I also just find that my garlic peeler that I've showed you guys before, this thing costs like $3 on Amazon, works 1,000 times better for getting garlic paper off. So maybe if you're in a pinch and you don't have it, you could try this, but I still think my little Amazon gadget works better. I do have to say I'm slightly heartbroken about this hack because I watched so many videos, and actually as I was editing, I went through and watched some more of the videos. I did, because I was just like, I have found a few other videos that kind of walk you through it a little bit slower, and there may be some things that I was doing wrong. So I might try this one a few more times, but sometimes there's certain hacks that I feel like, I mean, how many cloves of garlic am I gonna waste trying to get this thing to work, you know? If you need to reheat a piece of pizza, this is my favorite way that I have learned to do it. Instead of sticking it in the toaster oven where you risk it getting too crispy, or in the microwave where you risk it being too, take your leftover pizza and just put it into a hot pan. It's going to heat it from the bottom, so your crust will get crispy and your cheese will get melty without getting too
too crunchy.
Really quick, I want to ask if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That really just helps other people find this video on YouTube so that they can learn these amazing hacks as well.
Simple hack for cleaning your microwave is just take a few leftover lemon slices and pop them into a bowl with some water. You're gonna microwave this until steam is created, and you will find it a lot easier to wipe your microwaves clean. This works with vinegar as well. I just find that the lemon smells a lot better than vinegar. Speaking of microwaves, my favorite way to cover something in the microwave so it doesn't splatter is a coffee filter. I feel like lots of times I gravitate towards using just a plate, but those tend to get more hot and they're really heavy to pull off when they're hot, but a coffee filter will help prevent splatters, and then you can easily just pull it away and throw it out. If you have some knives that have developed rust stains, you can just soak them in a glass with equal parts of lemon juice and water. Let them sit for 15 or 20 minutes, and then just the tiniest bit of elbow grease will make these rust stains disappear.
As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. I post new videos 1 to 2 times a week, all about simplifying your life, making life more easy and a little more practical. Remember to be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you all in my next video. Y'all, I don't know where y'all came from. I don't live in the South, but sometimes things just come out.